Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Last time, we started taking a look at cultism. So, now, where are you? Here you are. Hello, Zedgorn Kyle. This is our first little demon friend, just hanging out down here. If we were to give it a couple pieces of ore, it would crush them into the dust. Yeah, technically we have a demon that can technically do work, but I think our friend is just going to hang out here because anything it can do, we can do twice as efficiently, if not more, because it will do one every, like, minute or two. Meanwhile, we can do an entire stack in about 10 seconds. Yeah, eventually we might get a useful demon. Right now we do not have one. But that was basically the whole gist of last time, just looking through this whole book, going through the quest log system and all that good stuff. Between episodes, I did look a little bit further ahead than where we were. Like I read up a little bit on the next color of chalk we need to make and a couple of the next upcoming rituals we could do. Like, last time we had started with just the white chalk and just the EVR circle that we have downstairs, and we have just made the crusher. We could use that same circle down there in order to get a trader if we wanted to, which could be good, but essentially it just makes it a little bit easier to get the wood and the stone we're going to need for this. But I read ahead on how to make the light gray chalk, which is essentially just a better version of the white chalk. And I read up a little bit on the yellow chalk, how to make it. It's pretty simple. And the first ritual we're going to use it for. 4 candles and that array. And I think I looked at a couple of these. But we'll go over that a little bit more in a little bit. Anyways, also between episodes, where is... Oh, yeah, we technically haven't tried angel wings yet. Yeah, we literally grow a pair of wings. We... Anyways, I started a little farm right here because we're gonna need some animals. Uh, both drops from, they're both like milk, yeah, milk, wool, eggs, and all that stuff. Plus, yeah, some of the demon summoning rituals kind of require a sacrifice. So that's something. These ender leads right here are pretty useful for that purpose. It's just an ender pearl and gold and a leash. And we get to this, which we could enchant in the apothec thing with a good enough enchanter, but for now I just have these. Really should set that up at some point. Anyways, other than the farm, I'm... I feel like I did something else, but I don't remember what. Technically, I trained a little bit more with Mahu. Our max is a little bit higher now. And there was definitely something else I did. And a couple other things I looked at. But I'm currently blanking on all of them. Let's see. I literally have it written down. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. Yeah, there's a couple things I want to do today. First off, now that we have a little animal farm going, I want to summon a little Drigme friend, because the way they work is that if they're nearby any animals, they'll start passively collecting all of the resources you can get from them. I think they can even get what you would normally get from killing them without doing so. So, the Drigme charm. You need a fish, a wheat, an apple, a carrot, a seed, some source gems, and a Drigme token. We got plenty of these randomly out of chests, so that's fine. So I just have everything gathered together. That's that. That's fish, a seed, or I guess I'll do the source gems next. I didn't mean to, I meant to grab the seed. Those, and this. And then if we just go ahead and put our token in the middle there, this should get us the charm to summon a Drigme. And from there, we just need to place down this mossy cobblestone near the farm, put a chest next to it, and then click this little charm here on the mossy thing. Moose dance. Aww. Acquire a Drigme charm. I'm curious if, like, a parrot, if you were to put a jukebox down, if they'd start dancing. I didn't read anything else about that, but the fact that it's called Drigme Dance, or Moose Dance, it makes me really wish it was a thing, but I don't know if it is. Anyways, should be simple enough. This can go here. grab out a couple pieces of wood to make a chest here. Doop doop. And I believe this takes a little bit of time. Yeah, so this is a henge. Oh yes, I also need to provide some source for this, so I guess just grab a full jar and move it over. Are you doing good on... I think our whirly sprig is fine right now, too. Oh, hello there, little friend. How are you doing? So, I'll just set this up here. So, little drink me friend has his little henge. Oh, I don't even need a jukebox. It's already doing a cute little dance. Aw. Do I have to tame you, or are you... where's my torn notebook? Oh, I guess I'm not carrying it on me, but I'm carrying all the Modium book, but not the torn notebook, the one we're actually using. I'm a bit weird. Is this actually... I'm gonna keep double checking this. I have yet to see this actually get a spirit. No, cat, you were so fine in the window. Go lay down. No, you're not climbing on the keyboard. Anyways, torn notebook. Does the Drigme not actually have, Once again, I have lost this book. Why does this keep happening? I probably tossed it into the block chest if I had to guess, because that's the one I've been spending the most time in. Because I didn't mention it, but I did extend the downstairs area where we're doing our demon summoning rituals. So let me go find the torn notebook again. I didn't miss it in that chest. I don't think I placed it down in here. And I didn't see it in that chest, but last time I just completely missed it in this chest, so there's a decent chance I did it again. Torn notebook. No, in fact, I do not see it. Am I missing it again? I don't think so. Let me go try and track that down, because how do I keep losing this guidebook? I don't understand it. This book is so important, and I keep misplacing it. Oh, there it is. Good thing I noticed that there. Anyways, drag me. I want to double check this. Use a drag me on those summoned. To summon additional ones, use more charms. Casting Dispel or killing it will return the charm. The home is within 10 blocks. It will produce items in the area. Its happiness may be increased by each entity with bonuses for unique ones. Containment jars count. Each Drigme contributes to the progress. Once maximum progress has been reached, it will generate items and experience. Okay. And then it needs source to recharge. So basically, we want to get a few more Drigmes just working over there if we can, because each of them will make it work a little bit faster, I guess. But, where are you? Oh, it's actually hanging out with the cows now. I think... Oh, I do love that cute little dance. It's so cute. Oh yes, also between episodes, I made a very basic light spell. Come on. What are you doing? I don't want to end up accidentally hitting the cows or anything, because they'd probably die from the fire damage. I made a very basic light spell, which I should be placing around a bit more freely. Oops. It also makes things glow if you hit them, so glowing pigs now. So, very basic light spell, and I technically made two other very pretty basic spells. Although, one mildly advanced. Or, I wouldn't really call either of them, what's the word? I wouldn't really call either of them super basic spells. But we have Electro Bubble. This makes use of the Orbit ability, and it casts Bubble and Shock on whatever it hits. Although the problem is, it keeps hitting me somehow. Like something, like, for whatever reason, it will not actually catch a mob in a bubble and bring them upwards. I thought this might be a fun thing, but it just hasn't worked. But the shock effect it has is pretty effective. It's basically a minor chainsaw. Like, things will get hit by the shock, and then actually just keep getting hit by shock, and then occasionally the bubble will work and send them flying. Although that's pretty rare. And then if the bubble hits, it'll just stay on the ground, and if I walk into it, I go flying instead. So that's Electro Bubble. And then we have Greater Break. This makes use of the Ray ability. I was really hoping Ray was actually like a beam attack, but as far as I can tell, that doesn't exist because instead Ray effectively acts like a slightly longer range touch, and it's like an instant effect. So it's basically hit scan. If you click the button, it will instantly cast where you can reach, but only if said spot is within reach of the Ray attack. I don't know what the max range is. I have a couple amplifies for range, but it's probably 10 blocks if I had to guess. Like I'm gonna assume, yeah, that's outside of range, but that's not. Okay, so it's probably about 20 blocks. That's decent, I guess. And it'll just break like a tiny little area. I don't even really know. It's kind of a 4x4, but there's a little bit of variance. So a couple extra spells, little farm setup. We now have our little Drigme follower. That's about it for between episodes, I think. I just did a little bit more research into occultism. Anyways, we have our little Drigme friend. I could pretty easily make another one if I wanted to. Oh, that's not my bumblebee. My bumblebee is set up on a nest down there. There's another one over here. I didn't even realize. Unless I'm just forgetting where I put mine. Now I need to double check this. Bumblebee, Bumblebee. No, I just missed the fact that there was a second one over here. This one's the one with our saddle. Um, anyways, I had other things I wanted to look at today. Oh yes, someone, let me pull up your name real quick so I remember, suggested making a backpack. So, not a backpack, a jetpack, which I assumed meant going pretty far into one of the tech mods, because it's a jetpack. I feel like that should be pretty difficult to get. And in fact, there are two jetpacks that we would need to go pretty in-depth to get, being the mechanism one, which require... Actually, I think I could probably make this right now, but I wouldn't know how to power it. And then there is also the diesel jetpack from Modern Industrialization, which, yeah, I don't even know what's going on there, really. Large motors, whatever, there's a lot of technical pieces. But, yeah, there's a mod in here called Iron Jetpacks. I'm gonna assume from the same, actually, no, we don't have iron backpacks or iron chest in here. We have different mods for those. So, it's probably not from the same person, but it could be. But, these things... Oh, it's probably from Iron's spells. Wait, no, it's not Iron's jetpacks, it's just Iron. I don't know, I'm taking wild guesses that don't really matter much. But these things, yeah, they actually look pretty simple to get. Like, to get an Iron jetpack, you need Iron thrusters, which is iron, a furnace, iron energy cell, which it's basically a lot of iron and redstone, but that's basically it. Like a lot of iron and redstone can get you an iron backpack. It's iron jetpack. Words are hard. And well, you need a copper one as well. So we could get this pretty simply. We would just need to, we would also just need like a basic generator to run it, which the guidebook or the quest log actually tells us to make a very basic copper generator. Helps if I spell it right. Nope, helps if I spell it right. Yeah, this very basic copper generator, which is very basic, and I believe this just takes coal. So we're gonna make a jetpack today before going on to our next ritual. So I think I just need to get a couple things together real quick. Iron's a little dangerous. We can probably just settle for a copper jetpack for right now, if we have to. But copper jetpack, or let's make the generator first, since we're already right here. Helps if I spell it right, duh. Copper block generator. Huh. Speed modifier 2. Interesting. Not entirely sure what that's about. Anyways, a furnace, a block of redstone, and a bunch of, and a furnace is simple enough. Furnace, that, and instantly just get a copper generator. Cool. But it doesn't look like there would be a way to just put... Yeah, it doesn't look like that actually has an ability to pull energy out of it just into an item, so that might not work. We also have the mod called this. Thanks for the free block of gold. We got a copper generator. Power storage, power cables. I think these ones are pretty simple. These are the pipes ones. I just need to go get my wrench. So we could make a wire for pulling it out, and then a very basic energy cell here. Oh yes, this is one I was looking at. This one actually looks pretty simple. It's some iron bars and some iron, and then this is just coal, clay, and blaze rods to get these. So that we could probably do as well, pretty simply. This one, steel casing, is steel, osmium, and glass. We have that accidentally. Energy tablets, these, I don't think we have, I think we have one infused alloy, so we don't have enough. So yeah, we could make a very basic energy cell pretty simply. Just need to get some of this stuff, which is coal, clay, and lava, or coal, clay, and blaze powder. So I have to go get the stuff together, but I believe we have everything we're going to need anyways. Let me get it gathered together. Okay, I think I have everything I'm going to need in order to actually make the... my claymore. Yeah, I think I have everything we're going to need for the jetpack now and for making the thing. I just need to come underground to grab a little bit of lava. But I very nearly died because I accidentally ran into this friend right here. So might as well try and kill it. It's a legendary, so it could have some cool stuff on it. I'm afraid to get any closer. Am I in range? I don't know. I also need to make sure it's stuck because it will kill me. Okay, it definitely shouldn't be able to reach me at this point. Problem is I can't really reach it either. Oh yes, I should also be using the netherite sword. Because that way, I think you're stuck in place. It's actually a little bit hard to tell with the glowing, but I'm curious what our friend here is going to give. It's definitely rocking netherite and an enchanted shield. I don't know what else it's got. So come on, give us good loot, and then we're going to go make a jetpack, and then we're probably going to do a ritual or two. I think I understand how to at least continue on with occultism. There we go. So we got enchanted fiery helmets, and that was it. Okay, we didn't even get the netherite axe or whatever it was rocking. We only have diamond on us. Anyways, let's just head back up the stairs real quick. I think I have to sleep through the night. Hold on, those are the evil gems we need for EvilCraft. Might as well grab them right here. Come on, let me out of the lava, please. Gotcha, cool. Now we're gonna head back upstairs. Come on. Here we go. Sleep through the night. Should probably drop off some levels. Really? Anyways, come on. I have a little bit of inventory stuff to dump real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so at this point, I think I have everything together that we're going to need. The simplest thing to make is just going to be the energy pipe real quick. It's very simple, energy pipes. That's also instantly just that completed and a couple blocks of redstone for us. Cool, they work exactly like the fluid pipes we made for the experience machine. Anyways, should probably also grab that too, free smithing template and some free diamonds. Next up is power storage. These two were a little bit more advanced, but this energy cell starter should be pretty simple. 4 iron, 4 of these tiny capacitors, which is to say 2 of these basic capacitors, and you get 4 of them in a set. So we have iron, we have redstone, we just need dielectric plates, which look pretty simple. Can I get back to that page pretty quickly? I think that's power. So basically, or actually the basic one we could probably go for too. It's just 2 of them. Oh wait, no, this is just 4 basic capacitors. Why would we go for the starter one? Then we were going to have extra things we don't really need. Oh well, we have to make the starter one for the quest, so might as well. So this is starter ones, and we're basically just missing this stuff. These things are 4 of these. There's 2 of these, plus a bunch of stuff we already have. Coal, clay, lava gets us the dielectric plates. Hey, look, that's something for power as well. So go in, starter, and set of these, simple enough. 2 of these are going to get to like that, meaning we just need to get the dielectric casing now, which is a bunch of these dielectric rods, 4 of them. We're gonna get 8 for a set, and we just need 12 more dielectric paste and 3 iron bars. And then you can just basically rotate them. I think I have iron bars. I forgot to grab them, though. So let's go double check that so I don't end up wasting the iron to make more. I think I had to make them for something else. Iron bars. Yep, here we go. In fact, I made them, and then I don't think I used them. This and this gets us these. 2 of them get rotated. Bop, bop. That. And then 4 iron gets us the dielectric casing. Cool. And then basically all of this can go back away for now. I don't think I need redstone anymore. I need a couple of these things. But the dielectric casing, surrounded by this and this, gets us a starter energy cell. And because of that, we'll get ultimate universal cables. Those just look really good for a Milla FE per tick is infinitely better than any other pipe we're going to get for now. But I don't know if these require a wrench or something to actually make sure they work right. So I'm just going to go with the other ones. You can go in there. And then I guess I have a little bit more stuff that needs to be tossed somewheres at this point. Oh, I'm still carrying those around. So a little bit more inventory management to do, but I think most of it can just stay in this chest for right now. Eventually we'll get better iron, or we'll get better energy sources going, but that doesn't really matter right now until we actually get into those mods. So let me fix up the last little bit of inventory management I have to do real quick, and then we're going to make a jetpack. We definitely don't have enough iron to make the iron backpack, but I'm not sure if we're going to have enough iron to make anything yet. So if we look at this, in order to make a copper one, which is the tier 2, we require a wooden one. And all the copper thruster things, which each require a furnace, a copper energy cell, which all requires basic coils. Ugh, I do not have enough iron for this. 4 iron to 1 basic coil, and to make even a wooden one is going to require 3, 4, 8, um, 8, 11. We need 11 coils just to make a wooden jetpack, and I only have 18 iron. So I guess we're not making that right now, unless I want to go mining real quick. Oh, you have 6 more. That's still not enough. I really didn't want to have to go on an iron hunting expedition in order to make the backpack, but I might have to. Do I want to? Or do I want to get back to our research into occultism and then deal with this later? Or do I want to change gears entirely and actually go underground hunting for the ancient city? That is also an option, and that should be a little bit easier due to the nature's compass we've got. In fact, I can probably make an explorer's compass, right? I'm assuming that's in too. Explorer's compass is 4 netherite. I think we have just enough for Enderium gears. Oh, this has been made, I'm assuming, quite a bit more difficult than it used to be. Enderium, I think we have 1 of, but... So I guess we're not making an explorer's compass right now. Yeah, we have 1. We would need 3 more. And 3 lead, a platinum, which I think I have. Actually, the problem would be the ender pearls, and I think I have just enough. So yeah, we could make an explorer's compass right now. I just have to go through, make sure I should have everything I need. It's just going to take me a moment to circle through everything. Did I already crush up that platinum before? I did. Cool. I don't even have to do that. You know what? Sure. Why don't we make the explorer's compass? We should have... Oh, wait, no. no, we would need 16 Enderium and a bunch of Echo Shards. So, yeah, never mind. Nope, I just didn't look ahead far enough. Nope, that's not happening. So, do we want to go for an Ancient City hunt? I do need to go underground to get iron anyways before the backpack can be made. So, you know what? Sure, we're gonna go set up the thing first, the energy cell for this. So, pretty simple. That, and just need to assign this as the entrance or the thing, and then I'm assuming I'd be able to put the jetpack in there. Oh yeah, speaking of which, oh wait, no, I did grab that. So just drop a couple blocks of coal in here, I guess. And there we go. This is going to store 5,000 FE, which transferring 256. And does this have to be full before it's going to transfer over? Maybe. I actually want to be sure of this because this should be able to transfer just fine. It just isn't yet. I'm gonna assume this needs to buffer to full, but first. So let's see. Just want to double check this. Come on. I feel like it should fill the second one first, because that's how most other things work. No, we're just not transferring power for some reason. That's not how this is supposed to work. Why? Why no transfer power into the power cell? Does this need to be set up for the extract receive? Receive. Literally make every IO mode, redstone on. Okay, why is this not receiving power? And yeah, that's wasting fuel the whole time. Why is this not receiving power? Face IO mode, receive, extract, extract. If it's on extract everything, I don't know. Extract all. Yeah, no, I don't understand why this isn't actually working. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. Unless this has a specific output side and I'm missing how to actually check that. Yeah, no, this just isn't transferring power for some reason. Maybe it has to be from the bottom. Maybe this pipe just randomly doesn't work with this for some reason, even though just sort of told us to do it this way. I don't know. This is weird. I see no legitimate reason this isn't working right now. But oh well. I'll figure it out. Go away. Anyways, let me troubleshoot this a little bit more, and then we're going to, I guess, go underground and get some iron. Okay, so apparently the power energy cell just doesn't work with the other energy pipes. You have to make the specific power energy pipes, apparently. Because now it's working. These were just a bunch more of the same things, a couple more of those tiny capacitors, dielectric logs. It's easy enough. I already have most of the stuff. Didn't even cost me any extra iron or anything. But now that that's working, I guess we'll save these for anything else that requires those types of pipes. Now I'm going to go dump some more stuff and go get ready to go get some obsidian and make iron, not obsidian. That just baffled my mind. Whatever. I'm going underground to get some iron and hopefully going to find an ancient city not too slowly. I am kind of on a time crunch today, so the fact I have to do this to continue on isn't exactly my favorite thing in the world. Okay, with the help of the Nature's Compass, it was pretty quick. It's pretty easy just to come find the Deep Dark at least. Whether or not it has an ancient city in it is yet to be seen, though. I don't immediately see one. It looks like just like the basic thing, but it could be hiding deeper in. Anyways, I literally walked over here and dug straight down, so I didn't actually find any iron along the way, but thankfully it looks like there's a little bit right here. But there's also a trial up there. I do not have time to clear that, but we'll definitely be coming back here to take care of that at some point. But obviously I just need this iron that's kind of high priority so we can actually make the backpack like we wanted to. I also totally should make extra waystones so I can carry them around and leave them places. But that requires ender pearls that I currently do not have and do not have time to go gather right now. Anyways, I also completely forgot to charge up the uh, things. The charm that lets us see in the dark. So we're kind of running around without being able to see much right now, aren't we? I do have some extra torches, so I guess we're doing this trick. It's been a little bit freeze frame, but once it's done freeze framing, we'll have our shaders on and we'll just be able to see. Come on, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, well that looks pretty cool. I didn't even think about what the skulk was going to look like here. Actually, I should mark this place since, you know, one, it's a really good place to get a whole bunch of, it's a really good place to get a whole bunch of experience when you want to break all that skulk. So, skulk, I think that's misspelled, but I don't remember. Yeah, it is a C. I couldn't remember, but oh well. What is... Oh, it's an ice zombie. I was trying to figure out what that was. Our Gelid, Variants and Ventures. Cool. Oh, I don't think the game likes shaders with the skulk. It's a little bit much for it to handle. What are you? It's just like a little farm down here? What are you? You're a little out of place. Grow lichen. Yeah, this straight up looks like it's part of a village. Is there an underground village here? There totally is an underground village here. Hold on, excuse me. It's kind of buried right now, but oh, I've broken into the trial on accident. That's not what I'm here for. I wanted to see what's up with those villagers. Tungsten. I'll leave it behind. I don't really have much in the way of... Yeah, whoops, this is not gone to plan. Come on. I should probably mark this place as trial as well. Where are these villagers? I can see there's... Are they up? Am I below them? I don't think so. What are silverfish doing here? Excuse me? You're a little out of place. This has gone weird. Also, I'm totally about to break a very expensive netherite pickaxe that I've actually fixed up a couple of times. This is not how I was expecting today to go. Where are you? Another legendary boss. Here we go. Cool. This has gone weird. So, it's a trial and an underground a little village, both in the same place. And it's technically attached to a skulk biome as well. This is just a weird turn of events. Underground trial village, I guess. Ground trial village. Cool. We'll come back here and deal with the trial at a later point. But for right now, we're here for skulk and skulk-related things. Because I kind of want to find the city. And I also need to go... Oh yeah, literally is attached to the skulk as well. We're here for iron, and we're here to see about maybe finding a city. I don't know if we're going to get that lucky and just find it in our first biome, though. It does look pretty extensive. It is sort of still going. Maybe. Just have to keep following it a little bit lower down and grabbing as much iron along the way as we can. 41. That should technically be enough already to get the, to get our backpack. Or jetpack, not backpack. Blah. Oh, that's got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna want. Inventory is, as always, a problem. Well, I just found I just found a warden spawner and accidentally activated it once. Are we prepared? Are we prepared to fight a warden? The answer is no. The answer is obviously no. Am I gonna try it anyways? Probably yes. What did I do with my iron? Did I toss it in here on accident? I know for a fact I wouldn't have tossed it away. Okay, yes, I put it in here. Do we have a good way of fighting the warden? Obviously not. There's no good reason for me to do this. We are not at all prepared. This is an awful idea. That doesn't mean I'm gonna just chicken out, though. I totally should chicken out, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, get a little bit of distance. it will run to where it last heard us. It should be right there. As long as they don't make any other noise, we should be fine. Obliterate. Get it. Oh, no, it's on my tail. Oh, this is a bad place to fight it. If I get shrieked right now, we're just dead. Obliterate. Oh, we survived that? Oh, it just spawned a second warden, didn't it? Oh, wait, no, that was our... That was our zombie spawning. How are we doing? Honestly, it seems like we might be doing better than expected. Oh, that shriek was barely a hit. Ow, that shriek was a little bit better landed. Okay. So this is going okay. I do have this really good legendary bow I picked up. I can't even see this thing. I just assume it's there. I'm missing, obviously. Oh. Okay, then. Arden wins by doing nothing. Slay the warden and take its heart. Oh. Okay, then. Was okay. I don't know how to feel about this. That was not the expected outcome. Warden carapaces are used with echo swords to get reinforced ones, which are used for, cool looking gear that's better than netherite. Heart of the Deep is used for a sonorous staff. Oh, that sounds cool. And the wither compass. So, and we can use it to make a skull shrieker. We visited the deep dark, and we beat a warden. And all the Modium site. That good. I think that all the Modium site would let us, That lets us see, like, all the Modium ores through the walls. And said ores specifically only spawn next to the ancient city? So that would give us 2 minutes and 5 seconds of an ability to actually hunt down the thing a little bit easier. Oh, that's Stella Arcanum. For a second, I thought that was, apparently this is diamond level, but I grabbed the netherite pickaxe just in case. I forgot that explodes. Oh, there's 2 of them this time. Last time it was only 1. Thank you for the stellar pieces. But we technically have a way to go hunting for the unobtainium and whatnot right now if we wanted to. Although I'm a bit afraid because that is very limited. Ooh, diamonds, those are important. Anyways, I love how we were here for iron, and it has evolved into whatever is going on right now. I was fully expecting the warden to be a bigger challenge, and we just hid in a corner and let everything else handle it. You know, I just summoned another one. That was accidental. Oops. It's gonna try and come at us. Do we think we can handle another one using the similar manners? Probably. Where are you? I think our zombie friends might be going to get it. Oh, I just shot myself because it hit one of our swords. Where is this thing? There it is. Actually, how good is this bow? I don't actually know how much damage it does. It's hard to tell. Oh, it's on our tail. Ow, that one hurt. I was thinking the warden only had 300 health, not 500. Oh, this has gone poorly. Hold on, why do we have such good regen right now? I don't know. Did we just win? Oh, the warden can't handle us. I don't know why. Why is the warden not scary? Huh. Thanks for the echo shard, I guess. I'm so confused. What has happened here? Why is it this why was that so easy? um, I'm not gonna complain, but I am very confused. Anyways, I don't think we have an ancient city here. This doesn't feel right. Plus, I think I would have technically seen it on the map already at some point, which, I don't know. I see the little village there in the trial, but nothing else. So, I suppose I'll keep hunting around here for a little bit longer. I might have just missed it. Is that going to summon another one? I don't think so. I think you have to... Nope, no it did. Why did that summon another one? I'm not entirely sure. I didn't think I'd activated that one enough times, but you know what? You know what? This is surprisingly easy, so might as well just keep... might as well just keep doing it. Oh, okay, our regen disappeared for some reason. And... Oh, nope. Nope, I got cocky. I think the last one was stuck in a corner and couldn't do anything. That one got loose and came at us. But if we're actually careful with it and don't just start rushing it, we can apparently just kill a bunch of wardens with no problem. I don't know. As that was very unexpected. Anyways, we should now have enough iron to make the jetpack, or we might as well do that before ending off, because I guess that's where we started. Also, I looked it up and it was Depeche. I can't remember the last name right now. I looked this up like immediately and then promptly forgot about it. Who recommended making the jetpack. Anyways, let me deal with some inventory stuff real quick, and then we're going to make this thing. Or I need to smelt up the iron first, obviously. Okay, I think we have every... Okay. Can you stop doing that? Can you stop doing that while I'm talking? I was going to say, I think we have everything we need for the jetpack, and then show off that the heart does that badump. And then every single time I spoke, it badumped before I could... Come on. Now it's not going to do it. But you can probably hear it past me, but... Now it's not going to do it, of course. But yeah, it does a badump every once in a while if you're holding it. Anyways, to start, we need the wooden jetpack, which requires 2 wooden thrusters, which requires 2 furnaces, and then a bunch of those things. So 1, 2 gets us these wooden thrusters. Now we need a wooden energy cell, which is wood blocks and then basic coils, which are sticks, which I forgot to grab. I'm gonna need a lot of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4 for basic coils. I can make 16. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start with 8. Am I still not going to have enough iron? It's going to be close, I think. Wooden thruster. Okay, so there's 1 wooden energy cell, 2 wooden energy cell, and then 4 more planks of wood each gets us 2 thrusters. Cool. This might not be happening even now. 4 extra wood. The leather strap is simple enough. Okay. So 4 extra wood. Again, simple enough. And now we need a wood capacitor. That's and then 3 of these things, which means we need 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. And it's 4 of these each, which means we can make 5 more. Okay, we can very, very barely go ahead and make... Oh, and yeah, I need more logs again. We can barely actually go ahead and make a wooden jetpack, but we're not making anything more advanced. I keep messing this up. Doop doop. There we go. Just make a bunch more wood than I actually have. Wooden backpack just needs a wooden energy cell, wood capacitor, gets us a wood backpack. It's tier 0, engine, hover, and HUD. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but quest complete iron backpacks, or iron jetpacks. I don't even know where that is. I didn't find it anywheres. Oh yeah, we killed the warden, which means we'll get a free basic energy cube and name tag. Didn't need to make that one. And the warden gets us a free bit of lapis and a free universal pipe. So just stuff we made and then promptly got for free, so we didn't need to make it. Dang it, I forgot this pickaxe does a 3x2. 1 second. Okay, I obviously have to deal more inventory stuff, but I'll do that between episodes. But right now, let's go ahead and charge this up real quick. Except that doesn't work. I can't just put it in here. What do I need to make to get power out? Hold on. We got that other power cell. Let's try this real quick. Where is it? Here it is. Does this one have an out? Okay, this one has an out. Cool. So we're gonna bring this one over, and if I break this, will it actually keep what it's got? Okay, yes it does. Cool. So, will this get powered up? Yes, it will. Now, every bit of power we're producing is instantly getting put into this thing. It's going to take a little bit to charge up to full, but if I can just reach like 10,000 real quick, I'll feel confident enough to use this thing. We're obviously going to need much better generators before doing anything super advanced or getting any more advanced jetpacks than this. But 5,000, it can go on the back slot, which is pretty cool. Oh, and you can see it on the right there. Hover and thruster are both turned off. I also want to find it in the quest log, because it definitely popped up something, but I have no idea where it is. Basic tools is a no. It's not Mahu, obviously. I don't think it's going to be AE2. Basic logistics, again, a no. Integrated dynamics is no. Pylons, no. I've checked that one. Immersive, mechanism. Yeah, I have no idea where this jetpack would be located. There's nothing for jetpack. Steam age, you get iron and you can do all that stuff. Basic power. This is very basics of how power works, but nothing to actually use power with. Generators and furnaces. We got copper, which means we get a block of coal for free. That's 2 free blocks of coal just from making a copper generator. Awa. Okay, so this teaches you more about that. Should have probably looked at that beforehand. Yeah, obviously we saw something pop up when I clicked to collect all. No. Is there no way to search previous, reset zoom, spacebar recenter, Control F? Cool. Control F. And I'm looking for iron jetpacks. Here we go. Where is this located? Is this in... Oh, it's in tips and tricks. Okay. We made an iron jetpack, a beloved way of getting around. This can be upgraded all the way to creative. Each work the same. They can all be placed in the curio, or back curio, or curio. Okay. I don't think I have anything in curio right now, so that would be good. So, engine is V, currently unbinded for hover, fire with space, okay. So, and then you can throttle with period and comma. I'm gonna have some, thanks for the honey treat. I'm going to have a couple of keybinds to go do real quick. But, let's just set this up in, which one's curio? I don't know. That's bundle. Crafting on stick, spellbook, charm. Is there no curio? I thought there was. Backpack. Okay, it won't automatically go anywhere because I'm assuming there's no open space for it. Yeah, there is no curio. Maybe that's something you can unlock? Maybe there's some sort of thing that gives you an extra curio space, and that's what we're gonna have to use. For now, we'll do this. B to turn it on. Except that is also crafting on stick. Yeah, let me go check keybinds real quick. Okay, I think I have it set up. The T there is throttle, which is currently set to 100. And as soon as I press, I think I set it to T, the engine gets turned back on, hold space to go up, and then it will automatically fall because hover mode is off. Okay, hover is still a very slow fall. Or, it's slow fall, but it's still off, or whatever. But, yeah, that is very power intensive. We're gonna need, like, portable, we're gonna need something we can carry energy on us with and transfer it to our things. I'm assuming something exists, but what I don't know. So, oh, that's the wrong one. We just emptied all the power out of it. Oh, this had actually had saved up quite a bit, so... Nothing, it's not turned on yet, but as soon as I press the right button, hover is turned on, engine on, so we technically have faster flight than when we were just rocking our, okay. That makes it a little bit difficult. As soon as you jump at any other time, it's now going to automatically pulse you upwards, which is a bit rough when you're trying to save fuel like we are now. Definitely going to need something higher end with better fuel efficiency and more just fuel it can carry. But for right now, we technically have a jetpack, which is very cool. I'm going to have to go iron hunting between episodes to try to get more for it. Hold on. Toggle visibility. Yep, we have a jetpack. Jetpacks and surprise warden fights. I think that's the title. Anyways, that's wrong. That's not what I meant to open, but sure, it works. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching one more time, and a special thanks to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you all so much for your extra support. So, for now, for real now, take care, everybody.